Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have another budget store find. This time it's by Disney, The Haunted Mansion, Call of the Spirits game. This game is for ages 8+ and it's for 2 to 6 players. Again, this was a budget store find. I picked this game up for $5.99 and 50% off. And it takes about 30 minutes to play. And includes Hitchhiking Ghost Miniature. The Haunted Mansion, Call of the Spirits game. Serpents and spiders, tale of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Disney's beloved The Haunted Mansion comes to life in this ghastly game of spooky spirits. Roam the endless hallway in order to contact the happy haunts that reside in the mysterious manor's many rooms. Enlist the help of Madame Leota in the seance room, but avoid the hitchhiking ghosts. Move around the mansion, haunting visitors with their ghastly appearance. Become too haunted, and you just might end up becoming the mansion's next resident. Of course, this game is brought to you by Funko Games, and it was released in 2020. And it's a game by Prospero Hall. So, let us crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have inside the box. First off, we can take a look at the inside cover, which is really, really cool. Bunch of goblins, it looks like. And some pictures, so that's always cool. I've been to Walt Disney World in Florida many, many times, and the Haunted Mansion is always one of my favorite rides to go on. So here we are, The Haunted Mansion, Call of the Spirits game. Again, it's for ages 8+, 2 to 6 players, and takes about 30 minutes to play. And what's inside the box? We see that, so we're about to get that. Also gives you an example of what the cards consist of, from points value to type, ghost type icon, the effects, number of rooms to move the hitchhiking ghost, which direction to move the hitchhiking ghost, and round condition. So you got ghost cards, you got event cards. And then, of course, that's what the table will look like once you set it up. How to play. You have an event phase and an action phase. So it says here, the objective. Players gain points by socializing with ghosts around the Haunted Mansion. Players collect ghost cards to make sets in front of them, which are worth different point values. Players want to avoid haunt cards, as the most haunted player will lose points. The player with the most points at the end wins. How to play. You have the event phase, you have the action phase, and it breaks it down for you. Draw an event card, move the hitchhiking ghosts around the board. Put ghosts in the mansion. Then read the round condition. There's your haunt. Then we have the example of what the event phase is all about. That here. Then we have the action phase. You're going to move, rotate the endless hallway. You're going to collect a ghost card. You're going to duel, discard a haunt card. You have the hitchhiking ghost. When the hitchhiking ghosts move, when you collect a ghost from the hitchhiking ghost room. End of the round, final round. During the event phase, if the event card revealed is the final round event, this will be the final round of the game. Draw 3 extra ghost cards when you put ghosts in the mansion. After all players have taken their final turn, the game ends immediately and scoring begins. So here's an example of your scoring. And a reference sheet for all of your ghost cards. You got musician ghosts, paintings and artifacts, dancing ghosts, tea party ghosts, grinning ghosts, ballroom ghosts, groom ghosts, stretching portraits, special ghosts, the bride, the headless knight, Madame Leota, the organist, and the executioner. Again, for more information about this game, you can go to prosperohall.com or disney.com or funko.com for more information regarding this game. So there is your rulebook. But before we put the rulebook down, we're going to put that to the side for a second, and we're going to open up the game board. So we have Welcome, Foolish Mortals. Very cool looking house. at nighttime in a graveyard. Very cool. On this side, we've got the fence and all that stuff. So we're going to open this up, which is very, very cool. So it's a double-sided board, but the game board's only on one side, but very cool picture on the one side. So again, that's the first side we saw. That's the second side. Then again, you have the gate to inside the house, which is wide open, the cobblestones leading up to the main house. And then we've got the different rooms of the mansion. So we've got different rooms. I'm going to try to show you these without breaking the board. Obviously, I don't want to do that by any means of the word. So there's the outside, inside. That's cool. That's another room, looks like a dining room. Not sure what room that would be, but then we'll flip it over to this side here. I'm trying to be very careful with the game board. You got the cemetery, got the main entrance, and then you have the organ room. So you have all these cool things, and then in the center you have a hole. And there's your game board from top to bottom. The colors are fantastic. They really, really pop on the board, which is really, really cool. Really captures the theme of a haunted house, which is really cool. And there's your, of course, there is your rulebook. I'm going to put that over to here. Then you have this dial that goes in the center of the game. So this is the rotating floor, like so. And put that right there. It's fit in it. It's got to fit in there somehow. There it goes. And you could rotate it. So that's not too bad. Okay, that's cool the way that fits in here like a wheel. That's awesome. Okay. Then we have these counters. You get two of them. The goblin counter, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nice and easy. This one's the 3, so 0, 1, 2, 3. So they are identical. So there you go. Those are your counters. Let's see what else we got in here. We have some cards. And we have different kinds of cards, which is always important to have. So right off the bat, we'll start with these, which are your action cards, one for each player. So you have a total of 6 players that you can have in this game. So let's take a look at actions reference sheet. You got takes up to 3 actions per turn. You can move, you can rotate, you can collect, duel, or discard. So move to an adjacent room, rotate the endless hallway, which is this part here, which I just showed you. Collect a ghost card from your room. Attempt to steal a ghost card from a player in your room once per turn. Discard. If you are in a seance room, discard a haunt card once per turn. I'm assuming that down here is a seance room. I'm assuming this one is. Could be wrong, but we'll figure that out. And the front and the back are the same. So you got a green one, a blue one, we have a dark green, kind of an olive green, you have a gray, purple, and a red. So those are your helpful hint sheet reference cards. We'll put that right there. And then you have 2 different decks. You have a purple deck and you have the player deck. So let's see here what we got here. Again, all the icons which are on here is explained to you in the rulebook. This is not a how to play video. This is just an unboxing. So to figure out what all these icons mean and these numbers and how to read this, go right to the rulebook. They'll show you there. Or there's a barcode back there. You scan that thing, the QR code, you scan that thing. They'll show you a video of how to play the game. So you got a couple of these cards. You got this one. Then you have to go, if you end your turn, you draw in a room with no other players, draw a haunt card. So this is the movement for the 3 ghosts. moving them to the right, to the left, and to the right. So they're both going to the right. This time, one move to the left. If you end your turn in a room with at least one other player, draw a haunt card. Move 2 to the left. After putting ghosts in the mansion, move all ghost cards in rooms adjacent to the hitchhiking ghost in their room. Each time you collect a ghost card from the hitchhiking ghost room, draw 2 haunt cards instead of 1. There is no limit to the number of actions you may use to discard haunt cards in the seance room. Each time you use an action to rotate the endless hallway, draw a haunt card. At the start of your turn, you may draw 1 haunt card to take an extra action this turn. If you end your turn in the endless hallway, you may immediately move into the seance room. Again, you're moving 3 spaces here to the left or to the right. If you end your turn in the hitchhiking ghost room, move them exactly 2 rooms in either direction, haunting players as usual. If you end your turn in the seance room, discard a haunt card. At the end of your turn, you may discard 1 of your ghost cards to discard 2 haunt cards. If you do not have to be in the same room as another player to duel with them. Okay. Final round card. Put 3 extra ghost cards in the mansion, and the game has ended. In all duels, only the player who gets the ghost card must draw the number of haunt cards they bid. All right, so those are your purple back cards. Oh, sorry. Purple back cards. All right, so those are your ghost cards. And you have all these cards are the same. You have your ghost cards. Draw a blank when you collect this card. So the artwork is really, really cool. Again, different things that you're going to have to do. So all the cards are set up identically. You've got a photo or a picture, a character, what room it's in, the point value, and tells you what to do. And it looks like these are all from the chandelier room. Again, these are all the ghosts that are going into the different rooms in the chandelier room, the ghost cards that you're pulling for that. In the, what I'm going to say, the seance room, again, you're pulling these cards. Again, the cards are identical. You've got this, you've got the numbers, all that stuff like that, but that tells you, indicates what room that's going to go into. Looks like Medusa. Yep. Okay. Then you have the cards for the music room. The ghosts. Again, they're all set the same way. You have the picture, what room it goes for, and this information here. I'm not sure what this means. Again, you have to check out the how to play video, or you have to check out the rule book to show you how to read this and understand it. Again, the different ghosts. Again, killer artwork, awesome, really captures the theme. Really, really, very, very fun. Okay, put that in there. And then we have, looks like a tea room. So ghost that's in there, move these guys 2 rooms when you collect this card. Again, you're moving the ghosts, you're moving the hitchhikers. Got a mummy there. Okay, so that's the tea room. The dancing room, so you got the dancers here. Some of them are the same. And again, all these cards should be, if you've been to the Haunted Mansion in Florida, all these scenes should be very familiar to, because they're all different parts of the ride, which is really, really cool. Like I said, it's my favorite ride at the park. So there you go. You got the guy, I guess maybe the dressing room. I'm not sure. He's got a top hat here, so I'm not sure. So, or maybe the men's dressing room, or maybe a closet or something of that nature. I'm not sure. So I got a couple of those. Could be the center hallway also, where you're grabbing you have to take your hat off before entering the home. So maybe that could be the main hallway. I'm not sure. Now we got the graveyard. We got a gravestone there, so the different ghosts that will be coming in. And these cards are different yet. They just seem to have a number +2 for each movement. Okay, so that's that one. And you've got a barrel of dynamite. And these are the room that stretches, the pictures that stretch. Those are all the same. Then the next photo. Again, at the bottom, all the icons are explained. Okay, so these have the dynamite on them. These have a road marker on them. This one has an umbrella on it. This one has an axe on it. There you go. Those are all of your large cards. And then we have some mini cards. And we got a bunch of them. Lots and lots of these mini cards. So these look like they could be movement cards. I'm not quite sure. But they're purple. Oop. And they all have the same front to them. Here's some more of them. So let's flip them over. So we've got numbers on them. We got 1, 3, 2, 3. So I'm not quite sure what these are used for, but I'll say I think they're your movement. Move one space, you move 2 spaces. Oh, the ones have 1 person that has 2 people on it, and 2 that has 3 people on it. So maybe 3 people move in a room. I'm not sure, or maybe how many ghost cards go down. I'm not sure. Again, there's all these mini cards here, and they're all pretty much the same thing. 1 player, 1 person, 3 people. So if the 2 has 2 people on it, the 1 has 1 person on it, the 3 has 3 people on it. And all the cards are repeating over and over again. So I'm sure that this is telling you either your movement or the movement of the ghosts, or how many ghost cards you have to pull for the room that you're currently in. So that's some of those cards right there. Again, the last of those cards, they look like this. And there's your 1, your 2. And let's see if I can find a 3 here. There's 3, so. Let me pull those down for a second. So there you go. There's your 1, your 2, and your 3 again. So there's 1, 2, and 3. All right, so that's very cool. Like I'm digging the artwork on all of this. So these are all those cards that we have right here. So put those cards right there. And not block them all up. There you go. There you go. And last but not least, we have our character figures. Oh, got another thing under here. So we have this right here. Not sure what this is used for, but we have that, a candelabra right there. That's really cool. So we'll put the candelabra right there. And we have a character for each. Try to show you the one that will pop up the best, and then it should pop up the best on camera. These are each player's mover. So you have up to 6 players in the game. And you have 1 for each player. So you have a green one, you got a blue one, I'll show you the gray one a little better. Nice detail. Looks like a bat. So you're flying around the mansion. So you got blue, green, gray, dark green, purple, and you have red. That's all the characters that are included and the figures that are included in the game. And of course, we also have our 3 ghosts, our hitchhikers. Which is always pretty awesome. When I was a kid and we first went to Disneyland, scared of the ghosts, had a dream of them chasing me when I got home to the hotel at nighttime. But ever since then, love the ride, and these guys are iconic. So very, very cool. So anyway, this is everything that's included, and this concludes our unboxing of the board game, The Haunted Mansion, brought to you by Disney, Prospero Hall, and Funko. Call of the Spirits game. This game, again, is for ages... where did I see it on the box here somewhere? I saw it here somewhere. I lost it. Ages 8+ for 2 to 6 players, and it takes about 30 minutes to play. For more information, of course, you can go to funko.com, prosperohall.com, or disney.com. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you did enjoy the video, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.